and welcome to Cars at 100. And on today's video we're gonna look at the brand new 2019 Kia Forte in S trim. So there's gonna be walkthrough outside, inside, and we're gonna look at the window sticker as well. So stay tuned and let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. Let's start from the back because this car looks nice and sharp from the back as well. And as you can see, these lights are LED lights, and you have very nice proportions in terms of the small compact sedan on the market that competes with other cars just like Honda Civic, Volkswagen Jetta, and so forth. And also in-house, it kind of competes as well with Elantra from Hyundai. And as you can see, this design is pretty nice. These wheels are really sharp. They come only in S trim for this car. So if you want to get those, they come with S trim. And the front for this car is very, very unique. And as you can see, you have 4 running LEDs on each side, kind of reminiscing of other European brand. And you know, you have a very nice look to it that gives you this sharp, I guess, you know, stance on the road, that gives you this overall sporty feel as well. And if we go around, nice door handles, and you have good proportions. Not a lot of chrome on this car, only wheels and some front and back, but yeah, it looks like a car that, you know, you can use every day, and at the same time you have a very purpose-built car that you can, you know, have efficiently in terms of usage, and sportiness to it kind of gives it this very nice feel overall. So to get into this Kia, you have this key, which is unique to say the least, and you have a switchblade option here on this key as well. You have a Kia logo here, and on the sides you get the buttons. So you have lock, unlock, hold for trunk release, and panic button. It's unique design for this segment as well, and a nice weight to the key. And with this key fob you can unlock and lock the car. There is no keyless entry and keyless go on this car. You have to unlock it, and then you can get in through the key fob, and then switchblade key will let you start the car manually. So pretty old school, but at the same time it's very straightforward. So once the car unlocked, you can open the door and get in. And as you see here, this trim, soft touch, soft touch, soft touch, somewhat hard plastic, but it's a smooth feeling, hard plastic, durable feel here. Speaker housing, nicely integrated, 3D look to it in terms of the design. Stitching here, even though this car doesn't come with leather, you still get this leatherette material here on the door cards. You have trim here, piano black finish, automatic up and down only for the driver's side window. Controls here for the mirrors, lock, unlock, and you have tweeters up top as well. In terms of the entrance to this car, you have a roomy entrance to this car, nice steering wheel, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. Bolstering on the seats, not a huge difference compared to regular seats, but the top bolstering is where the difference comes in. Bottom is okay, nice feeling in terms of the cloth material here. Feels like it's going to be a durable car. Manual adjustments for the seats, pedals as well, nothing unique and nothing different there. You could see it's a big entrance, feels like an SUV, and low, pretty low in terms of the height to get in. Very comfortable feel. Once we jump inside, automatically it feels like this car is quality. Even though these cars are Korean and they are built in Mexico, the Kia and Hyundai brands are really stepping up their game, and you have to really consider these cars on the market because they really try hard to give customers what they really need and what they really want. So in terms of the steering wheel here, there is no flat bottom, and as you can see, you have also automatic climate control, dual automatic climate control, slick design here for this infotainment options here as well. And if we start the car, like I said before, with the switchblade, you can just start the car by putting the key inside, and just like this. And as you can see right away, the car comes to life, and you feel like it feels a little bit German, it feels a little bit European, but at the same time you feel like you're gonna be in an efficient car that is gonna be something that of a smart buy. And let's close this sunroof because it's quite hot today on this fall season. So if we go into the options here of this infotainment, very responsive infotainment, I would say one of the best infotainment options for this segment. And you could see how everything is so responsive and so well adjusted in terms of your inputs. You have radio, media, some buttons here, lots of buttons actually compared to the other segments, compared to the other cars in this segment. You have two knobs here as well. You have very good options here in terms of the design of this climate control. Everything feels quality, and it doesn't feel cheap. That's what's important here. You have two trays here, one on the top, one on the bottom, and you have 12-volt power outlet on each side, which is kind of unique, I would say, and USB in and aux in as well. So on the upper trims of this car, you can also get wireless charging pad here up top. You have drive modes here near the transmission lever, which actually feels good in manipulation, and you can shift yourself by putting it in a sport mode as well. So drive modes will give you the option to manipulate the car's behavior and how it will be in terms of your driving as well. So you can put the car in normal, sport, and smart. So normal, as you would assume, starts the car as a default option. And as we go around here, we have two cup holders and manual handbrake here as well. Nice options in terms of the car's manipulation of having a manual handbrake. You don't get these a lot lately on cars. So you have here options for the middle storage, and you have a option here just to put stuff. There is no extra. It's just a very straightforward options for storage. As we go around here, glove box is pretty roomy. If we look at the tach and speedo here, we have a middle display there, which could be a little better, but considering this car's price and its place in the segment, I'm not surprised that they had to budget some things out. You have here options for the Bluetooth options, and you have options for the media controls, and these options, these buttons feel really nice. You get these type of options and this type of look in terms of the design for higher end models, and what Kia is bringing to the table is the difference. You don't have to have a very expensive car to have all the options and to have all the amenities. You can just get this car and you can get that. So that's a very good proposition if you ask me. In terms of the back seats, if we jump inside, there is plenty of room, and I would say that if I even bring this seat up a little bit, which I sat very luxuriously on the driver's seat, I would have a little bit more legroom here, And in terms of the headroom as well, I'm 6 feet tall, and it feels pretty cozy in here, but at least I have a headroom, so that's good. In terms of the options for the storage, you have net here behind the front driver's seat, front passenger seat, and you have options here to bring down this middle console here. I handrest, I guess, with two cup holders, and you can also drop down these seats. Once we get into the trunk, I'll show you that. To open the trunk, on the key you press and hold the trunk release button, and then you will have access to it. And you can also drop down the back seats to have even more room in this car. Also, you have options here for the storage under the floor of the trunk. Because you don't have spare, you just have a spare options, spare repair kit, but you don't get the actual spare. I hope you enjoyed today's review of this Kia Forte GT. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.